My name is Lily and I'm here to talk about myself. As many people know, I'm not the most confident person when presented with a challenge to read something to a class or perform in front of a crowd. Usually I freeze up and shake and have no idea what I'm saying or what I'm doing and just panic. However, when it comes to fashion, I try to break the norm and this gives me confidence. But out of all of my clothes, the only mainstream branded clothes I seem to have is a pair of Doc Martens and a super dry coat because it was cold that one time when it was snowing. But apart from that, 90% of my clothes I don't even know where they came from. I don't know who originally wore this shirt because it's from a charity shop. That's where I get most of my clothes. There's probably some dad wore this, or it was used for a Valentine's Day date. I don't know. It's comfortable. The culture of a charity shopper is often disapproved of and people find it gross and weird because either the items are not on trend and are different and they're probably really old, and also because someone's worn it before and had so many memories in it. And now you're just wearing someone else's clothes.
And I was like, where did you get that from? And she's like, a charity shop. And I'm like, where? Like, what's that?
For as long as I can remember, I've always had items in my wardrobe that I've never bought from a high street store. I've had dresses and skirts made by family members and hand-me-downs from my mum's friend's daughter, who I've never met. So in some cases you may think, wow, that's so cool. Someone made you your clothes. It's like a personal stylist. Ha! No. When I was younger, people would pick on me because of my style, and I would take this to heart. This affected my self-concept. The three main parts of self-concept are self-esteem, self-image, and ideal self. I was targeted because of my clothing choice. This affected my self-esteem and caused me to keep shy and afraid of public situations. And because I was self-conscious, it dragged me further and further away from my ideal self, which when I was younger was probably Lady Gaga. I started to become confident when I was able to choose my own clothes and go out to the shops and buy things that I liked. This began midway through secondary school because I was able to meet up with friends after school and wear whatever I want, not a school uniform. I could go to the city to look at clothes that I really liked but couldn't afford. And then this is why I turned to charity shops, because I couldn't afford it, but I could make it from something in a charity shop. So I could DIY it. I never once felt the pressure to buy a tracksuit or some sweatpants just to fit in with other people. My self-esteem started to boost when people would see me wearing crazy cool things, and they would like me because of what I wore, not because I was wearing a mainstream brand. So from that, my self-confidence rose and I became more like my ideal self because they supported me. Sigmund Freud is an Austrian neurologist who created the psychoanalytic personality theory. This includes three categories: id, ego, and superego. The id is the most basic part of the personality. It seeks instant gratifications for our wants and needs. If these wants and needs are not met, the person starts to become tense or anxious. The ego is part of the id which has been modified by the direct influence of the external world. It is the decision-making component of the personality, and it's what makes me go, should I wear baggy or tight trousers with this outfit? And finally, the superego. This is the conscious part of the personality. Helps tell wrong from right. This can be influenced by how you were raised. This helps the ego decide what to do. The ego says, should I wear baggy or tight trousers with this outfit? And the superego goes, wear tight trousers so you look like a small child drowning in their parents' clothes which are way too big for you. Sometimes I wish my superego were more controlling when I went to prom, because looking back at the photos, I looked like the love child between Annie and a Smurf. Also, when I went through my emo phase, superego, where were you? That was the worst. An American sociologist named Charles Horton Cooling has a theory called the looking glass self. The looking glass self is a social psychological concept stating that the person's self grows out of society's interpersonal interactions and the perceptions of others, how their opinions on me affect me. So to find out what other people feel about me, I asked them, and from this it has lowered and hired my self-confidence, and I find out what their actual opinions are of me. Oh hi! The Johari window is a technique created by psychologists Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham. This is used to help people better understand the relationship between themselves and others. There are 4 sections to the Johari window. The arena. This quadrant represents the traits of subjects that both themselves and other people are aware of. But the moment that something goes from unknown to known, it's placed in the arena. The hidden or facade section is where our secrets are stored. It's the information only we know. For example, what underwear I'm wearing at the moment. The blind quadrant is the secrets people hide from you. They know this, but you don't. And the unknown, this is the things that nobody knows, not you nor anyone else is aware of. For example, we don't know if aliens are real or not. At the start of the video, most of the things my friends said were in the blind spot, so I didn't know them, but they did. But now they've moved from there to the arena.
It's not particularly traditional.
It's colourful.
Yeah, colourful.
It's really
and
colourful.
She's too colourful.
You're kind of quirky.
Got too much colour. Kind of weird.
Tomboyish.
Awful. Not a fan of the 3/4 length trousers. And why do you have see-through shoes? No one wants to see your feet.
These things are cool.
As one of my friends said, she didn't like my see-through shoes. This links to Jahari's window, as my shoes were placed in a blind spot because I had no knowledge that she did not like my shoes. But since this was recorded, it's moved from the blind spot to the arena, as I now know how my friend feels about my shoes. This has lowered my self-esteem when wearing them, and has caused me to wear them a lot less. This demonstrates how people's opinions have an effect on what I do and the choices I make.
She can be very crazy with her clothes. Extremely crazy when she has see-through boots, but in a good way.
I wouldn't wear the outfits myself, but I think the way that you like confidently wear them, it makes it look better.
However, compared to some, I don't get hung up on other people's opinions on me. As I've gotten older, I've managed to ignore the negativity and carry on doing what I love, and creating new things. The theory of dramatology suggests that we change ourselves depending on a situation. Whenever we're with others, we're at the front of the stage. With our parents, we play the role of a son or a daughter. When we're working, we play the role of the employee. Within these roles, we may change the way we act to fit in. However, when I relate this to clothing, I don't tend to change my outfits to suit different audiences, apart from when I have to wear a uniform, of course. I usually just wear the same things I would wear around my friends as I do with my family and strangers, especially as when I go to conventions such as Comic-Con and Summer in the City. My family find it a bit weird that I can go out wearing a dinosaur onesie or dressed up as a comic book character, but others find it cool or funny, so this is why I continue to dress this way.